we got GameCube games on the Switch too, and it's not good. Now, one thing I am disappointed in, and this is because I'm a snob about it, the emulation. The GameCube was the big new thing. Like, we got GameCube games on the Switch too. We can do that. And I played a couple of them, and it's not good.
No, why?
This
guy says it's promising. What are you talking about?
The input lag is not good. And you feel it especially on a game like F-Zero GX, which is one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely in my top 5.
But that's also
/ Twitch racer.
Yes.
But that's somehow the cream of the crop.
Yeah. But you want to be able to play the cream of the crop. You don't want to be stuck with the dull scythe, as it were.
Yeah. And in my basement, I have a GameCube hooked up with F-Zero GX on a disc on a CRT. And I play it pretty regularly. Like, I still love that game. And knowing it's down there, and then I tried it on the Switch, I was like, oh, this feels awful.
Oh, no.
Like, don't even bother. But that's from a snob. Like, I'm an emulator snob. And
sure.
It's not, I wouldn't do it. If you got a GameCube, play the GameCube.
Young Drunk!
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Tubby Talk. We got news. The Switch 2 is out, and we have all played it, and some of us have it. And honestly, spoiler, it's pretty great.
It's pretty fun. It's funny. It's not as, like, mind-blowing as maybe childhood generations were, but it's like, oh, it's kind of like a lot of nice to haves. I don't know. How do you feel, Steve?
I would love it if I had one.
Yeah.
I don't have one, so it's okay.
Have you played one?
Yeah, I played one for about 2 seconds, played a little bit of Mario Kart World. It was fun. It was what I wanted from an open world Mario Kart.
So I'm glad you brought it up. Mario Kart World, you guys said I was going to get trapped in this thing.
Potentially, yeah.
I'm not. And it's because of the layout of the screen. The first thing I get to is GP, which is not open world.
Yeah, so you go straight to the classic style of Mario Kart.
So I didn't realize essentially story mode is at the bottom of the title screen.
Yeah, it's hidden, and you have to hit a button. You have to hit the plus button.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just like at the bottom right. It's like free roam plus. Hit
it
it
right
if you
there.
want. Yeah.
Yeah, they just really don't want you to free roam then, I guess?
It's not in the menu.
No,
which is weird.
clearly they don't.
But they spent obviously the most time on this world. Like, it's huge, and it's a lot of stuff in it.
But if you look at the screen here, this is how you get to open world.
Oh, wait,
wow.
I didn't know that. Are you sure?
Yeah, the map button.
Free roam down there is how you get to it.
I didn't even see that one. Okay, this is even newer.
I don't even know what that map thing does. Does it do the same thing? I don't know.
But so this is funny because this is exactly how I played the game like we're watching here, is I was like, okay, great, it's an open world. And then I hit start and I'm like, no, it's not. It's regular Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And so I went to the Grand Prix and started at 50cc. What I like the difficulty on this game.
Really?
50cc was a breeze.
At 50? Oh, no, it was easy. Yeah,
it was a breeze.
Easy, though.
But 100 feels like Mario Kart 64 150. Like there were parts where I came in second.
Yeah.
So I like the difficulty right now. I'm about to go into 150. It's a big deal for me.
Yeah. Yeah, 150 I started on right away because I'm like, I know Mario Kart. Come on. One thing I like best about it is it's got a lot of techniques, a lot of technical new nuance to the gameplay. Like you can jump now, like not just with the feather,
you can jump
but you can do a charge jump. Did you know this?
What?
So yeah. If you hold
what?
If you hold the drift button while you're not pushing the joystick at all for 2 seconds, you can jump. And then you can use that jump to get
onto... What are we talking about?
You can use that to get into rails. You can use that to go wall riding.
That's how you do this?
That's how you do this.
This is why we do the show.
Yep.
I just learned something. Now, it's interesting you said that because I am used to Mario Kart 64, which this feels more...
Oh, that was cool. I didn't know you could literally
wall ride. Yeah.
So was the EEE slide in all the previous games?
Only Mario Kart 64.
Yeah. Okay, so as someone who jumped off at Mario Kart 64 and am now jumping back on, it actually feels like a breeze to me to like get back into it and have some fun. Yeah. So that's just been missing?
Well, so it's still there, just doesn't have the ease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the previous games.
Yeah, like
Mario Kart 64, like Double Dash didn't do ease. They had blue sparks. You got up to the blue sparks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the visual indicator was different.
It was less fun. I'd really like the ease from Mario Kart 64. Like,
yellow ease, then orange ease.
The gameplay is the same, though. You build up the energy and you release it to get a boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you learn to do a wall jump? Did you just know this?
Well, I learned it from watching previews and stuff, but it is in the game. One of those icons at the bottom on the far right is a manual.
What?
Yes. If we go back to that starting menu, The manual.
You read the manual?
I read the manual because the game told you nothing. It's actually crazy. The game's just like, eh.
Yeah, because when you were talking about how free roam isn't a highlighted option at the top, I'm wondering if they did that to streamline it for all the people that just played the previous Mario Karts. They can just jump right into the Mario Kart they know.
Right.
Well, although
But
there
they
was
didn't-
some negative feedback that there's not enough to do in Free World, so maybe they're hiding it until it's updated.
It's possible.
Well, I guess it depends who's giving the feedback. Again, I haven't played it because I don't have one yet. But I know, like in Burnout Paradise, there's a whole lot of things you could do in the open world that were not lampshaded.
What does that term mean?
Spotlighted is another term. Like the game wasn't like, hey, do this. It wasn't a tutorial like, hey, you can stop here to start a race.
So see, the Lakitu
They would just
icon is
start
a
a
manual.
How do you say that word?
Lakitu. I know Lakitu. I've heard. I'm not married to either. I always grew up saying Lakitu, but it's
That's what
it's
editor
a weird
Ethan
made up
thinks
word.
is right too.
You say Lakitu?
I always said Lakitu, but it's just because the kid down the street said Lakitu.
Yeah.
I'm a follower.
But yeah, that'll tell you all the techniques, including the drifting.
Yeah.
It's useful. But the game, usually I'm used to Nintendo games really hand-holding you. Like, they'll be like, in Mario World, you went through and there was the speaking boxes that would be like, here's how you jump on Yoshi.
But to be clear, it went teet, 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 teet.
Yes. This is what
so
a
you know.
question block does. Like, every step of the way, you'd be like, I get it. But this game's just like, nah, drive. Figure it out.
Well, again, wasn't that the beauty of why we all loved Breath of the Wild when it came out? It's like, here you go, play your game. We're not going to tell you anything.
Although it told you
It
more
tells
than
you a
this
lot.
game.
Yeah.
Like, you talk to people and
It
they'll
tells
be
you a
like,
lot if you pay attention to what it tells you.
yeah.
Well, you got to talk to the
Basically.
king.
And the king's like, well, if you want to get a cool glider like me, you got to go do all these things. And
Yeah.
these things will teach you how to play the game.
But I didn't know it was teaching me, so I liked it because it wasn't school.
Yes.
But I was learning.
Yep.
Wait, so do you have a problem with games teach you how to play themselves?
A little bit. I think I fall into that that ego raptor idea
Oh, yeah.
of like, Mega Man, king.
Yeah.
You go super far.
Yeah, that's hit the B button to jump. Jumping gets you over objects. Like,
Yeah,
sequelitis.
There's a big gap between that. Especially speaking of him, now he just bashed his head against games
yeah.
without ever reading
reading the
anything.
manual. And,
And then he's like, "Why does this game let me double jump?" And it's like, because you didn't press the right buttons.
Yeah.
It told you how to double jump. You didn't read it.
it's like, well, it should have. No, this is you. This is a you problem.
Now I get it. They're like, you should listen to sequelitis. I was telling you how to design a good game, but it's like,
Yeah, there it is. This.
Yeah.
Look, there's these big yellow beams to kill you if you shut your mouth. I don't need you.
Yes, I feel that way.
Yeah. But I think there's something in
But
between.
I missed the whole thing.
You missed the whole thing.
yeah,
I made a choice.
but it's also different though. Like in this type of game, you dodge to the yellow laser. You know next time not to let it hit you.
True.
In Breath of the Wild, if you don't learn how to climb, you're missing 3/4 of the game, especially early on.
Oh, and that's something like you may never know in that game that you can combine ingredients to make a meal. Unless, you talk to an NPC like,
You're
I'm a
prompted
cooker.
somehow, yeah.
If I press this button,
That's a
I
good
put stuff
point.
in the pot. And you're like, cool. And, it's a little more organic because people are teaching you in the real world.
Yeah.
Not the real world, in the game
In the
world.
game. Well, I mean, that's also a Zelda thing. I remember in like Link to the Past, characters were like, yeah, when you press B button, it does this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the run.
The run once you get the boots. But just like the charge, like in the beginning, the uncle's like, oh, through our history, our family has passed down this tradition of hold down the sword button.
Yeah.
And then you let go and you do a spin. That's how you do
Yeah,
a
I was
spin.
That
like-
was
I
passed
like
down
stuff
from
like that.
generation to generation.
Yeah.
Simply hold the B button.
Yep. Yeah, so the game taught you, but it wasn't in your face and it didn't stop the game.
See, I think that was a key part of gameplay is they had to teach you how to play video games at this time. And then around Xbox 360, they were like, everybody knows how to play now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm just going to give you a bunch of text.
Or they assume you don't know anything and they just describe everything in painful detail.
And sometimes you walk away from that game.
Yeah.
Well, you walk away from that game.
Steve's like, I've never passed up a tutorial.
Yeah, I've never once. Well, no, I don't. Even if I don't need the tutorial, I'm never like, it's trying to teach me how to play the game. F this game.
Yeah. No, I feel
Terry just
similarly.
didn't like
I'll,
school.
I'll go
sounds
through
like.
it.
So you're like any kind of school.
There
I
you
don't
go.
want.
Z targeting.
Yeah.
Oh, this one tells you every time a button to push.
I think that was Kingdom Hearts.
So what are you
Because
gonna do?
you can get it once for 5 minutes and then never again. So it's like, might as well tell you.
Now, Portal is a perfect video game, so there's nothing to criticize about it.
I've still not played it, but I think now I can on the Switch too, right?
You can. It was out on the Switch 1, and you can play it on the Switch 2.
Yeah. If you want a game that doesn't teach you how to play it, then play Portal. I mean, it doesn't tell you how to play it. It teaches you how to play it.
Yeah.
That's all the game is, figuring out what it wants you to do.
Yeah.
But that's fun. That's like that kind of game you were talking about last time that was kind of like Myst.
Yeah, the Blueprints game. Yeah, like they don't even tell you can select things because there's 5 things to select. But
yeah.
So as far as the Switch 2, we talked about Mario Kart. What are people looking forward to? Are you more excited than you thought you would be? I know I am. I was not super excited. Now I have one. I feel better about it.
I mean, actually, I'm not because I don't have one. Partially because I'm not super duper excited. The game I really want to play is Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is out
in a week
soon. As of recording, out in a week. But Mario Kart I really want to play. I have other games to play though, so I'm not like I need these. I need to switch to so I can play these games.
Yeah.
I have other games to play, but eventually I want to play these games very badly, especially Donkey Kong, which is why I have this shirt on.
I found it fun to tinker with. Like, it's fun to see like what's different. And I go back to a lot of old Switch 1 games. It's like, how has it changed?
Upgraded.
And a couple of them have changed in pretty remarkable ways. Like playing Breath of the Wild in 60 frames per second is transformative. It's double the frame rate that it was trying to hit and didn't always hit. It's amazing. It feels.
You've done that?
Different. Oh yeah.
So how did you do that? Do you have to go in and buy an upgraded version?
Yes. Or you have the expansion pack to the online account, which is part of it. And I don't know what.
I might. I don't know.
Do you have N64 games on your system?
Yes.
Like, did you buy the bundle?
I don't know.
Well,
money comes out of my account.
Yeah, so if you have N64 games, you have the expansion pack, which means you get the Zelda upgrades for free.
What?
For a year, right?
For as long as you have the expansion pack. So you can renew it and keep going.
Oh, so it doesn't just give you a year of expansion pack when you buy it. That's what I thought it was doing.
It's separate, yeah. Like if you buy a bundle that has a year of expansion pack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, if you buy the bundle, I thought the bundle with Mario Kart came
pay
with
to
it.
extend it.
Yeah, but
like they want you for
every service.
Yeah, exactly. It's a service. So the second you don't have the service anymore, you can't play it.
Well, it could have been a year or a month. That's what I was trying to.
Got it. Yeah, it's a year.
Well, I've been a member since 2017. What do I have? How do I find out?
It's kind of hard to tell from here. You can
into account overview.
Possibly. Maybe. I like we're looking directly into your personal account here on
Nintendo Switch Online. I'm pretty sure expansion pack is a separate
but click
menu
that,
item.
See what. Oh, plus expansion pack. Yep, you can do it.
Oh boy,
you do have it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
you have it until February, and
Really?
then you'll renew. If it'll prompt you to renew at least.
Maybe I should cancel it now. Well, I don't know. I get free Zelda.
Well,
yeah.
So you went through this, Chris.
How come
You already
didn't
had.
tell me this?
You probably just forgot.
I mean, you bought it.
You know what?
You bought it at some point.
You
probably
did buy
forgot.
it. You bought
this
it.
whole thing is just about me not following instructions and then getting mad that I didn't read it in the instructions.
That's why you need rocket money.
That's
From our friends at Quicken.
You bought this in February, and perhaps forgot. But yeah, you
Clearly.
bought it. You bought it.
A February. It might not even be this February.
I know.
Yeah.
I probably did it in 2017.
Well, it wasn't. I don't think it's that.
No, they didn't have it out then. But yeah, now you got it.
Wait, is Jet Force Gemini on?
It is. Jet Force Gemini's on the
Maybe that's
Switch
why
Online.
you bought it, because you wanted to play Jet Force Gemini on the Switch.
That is very possible. Very possible. So as far as the hardware,
Yeah.
you have it in your hands. You can play with it now. Versus your Steam Deck, where are you sitting as far as the feel, the weight?
Oh man,
You as well.
It's definitely smaller than the Steam Deck.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller.
More comfortable.
So the screen is bigger, and I think the thing is about the same width, but it's got less ass on it, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
It's smaller, it's thinner, and it feels good. It feels good. I do think the Steam Deck, if you are okay with a heftier thing, it's more comfy. Like the Steam Deck surprised me with how comfy it is to hold. It's nice, but Switch 2 feels good.
Yeah, the way the hand grips on this Steam Deck are made, it supports the weight of it well.
Yeah.
It was sitting in your hands. I feel like this, at least with the original Switch, I always felt like I was gingerly holding this thing that might fly apart at any time.
Yeah.
I did not get that with the Switch 2, but I also was playing it with my arms resting on a table. So I already had extra support. But yeah, Steam Deck, I played with that like just in my lap, and it felt fine.
I've been playing a game on it that is controversial that I'm sure would be your most hated game. Have you heard of the Switch 2 Welcome Tour?
I have heard of the Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
So
the
Tutorial of the
$30
game.
Welcome
tutorial of the
Tour.
game. It's $10.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
But so I'm playing it and I'm loving it, but I'm not recommending it to anyone. But it's for turbo nerds, right? So the whole thing is you're going through a virtual museum of the Switch 2 that is the Switch 2.
Okay.
And it tells you like the technical specs on how everything works. And it'll say like, hey, here's what we did. Here's how the microphone works. This is the angle that the microphone is placed at. Here's how we do noise cancellation. And this stuff I love. But it's basically going up, read this kiosk, read these plaques, and then we give you a quiz on the plaques. And if you pass the quiz, then you get to read more plaques. So
fun.
For me, this is fun. For me and my daughter, we're like, oh, this is really cool.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, certainly there was a time where I would have dug something like that up, like really, really enjoyed that. But now I just don't know if it's different enough for me to care. Although
Well,
I am
You
curious.
won't know until you do the welcome tour.
That's very true. Are the controls different? Are the joysticks in different areas
Configuration.
than the Switch?
It's the same configuration, but the dimensions are slightly
It
shifted.
feels different though, right?
So are you using Joy-Cons typically when you're playing it with it? Or the Pro Controller or something?
Oh, I guess I was using the Joy-Cons for a little while.
Yeah.
So that's why it feels different because I'm used to a Pro Controller.
Yeah, probably. The Pro Controller, by the way, like I bought 2 of them because I'm a sucker. They feel so good.
Really?
Yeah. So
Feel better than the first one?
Yes. Oh, you got to touch one when you come over the house. Like they do this thing on the joysticks. It's the smoothest joystick I've ever felt.
Really?
And apparently they use this special technology, this special mechanism where the
Hall effect
stick,
sticks?
not Hall effect,
Oh,
it's
really?
something else. But the stick never actually touches the rim at the end.
Oh.
There's something else on the inside that keeps it from touching the rim, so it
nice.
feels like butter.
So meaning you can't crash it into the side.
You cannot crash into this. So now it stops, but it stops on like a softer, gentler edge.
Is this your favorite controller ever?
See, I gotta
to
play.
your listener.
I gotta play some more games with it. In terms of games like 3D games, yeah, it's my favorite controller.
Wow.
2D games, I haven't played much of on yet.
Okay.
I wonder if it's some kind of like logarithmic like tension or something where the more you press it towards the side, the more it resists.
It might.
So it doesn't come to a hard stop. Because
Yeah,
otherwise there'd just be a rim on the inside that is stopping.
I gotta have you definitely gotta feel them because it's worth it. Just to like, wait, what is this weird? It's a sensation I've never felt in my life. Just how smooth these sticks are.
Well, because I did notice when I got my 8-bit Do controller, the Xbox Xbone or Series 1, one of them, one of the newer Xboxes version, the sticks move much more smoothly because they're Hall effect. Like I don't get that grinding I got from like the DualSense.
What the hell is this thing? 8-bit do.
Yeah, it's a company that makes third-party controllers that are very high quality. They're not Mad Cats.
It's Mad Cats.
I was
If
gonna
Mad
bring up
Cats,
Mad Cats.
was excellent. It's third-party controllers for pretty much every system and Bluetooth and PC and everything.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Is this your go-to, Steve?
Well, no, I bought one after using the Google Stadia controller for a while, and also DualSense 5 controllers. But they all have the physical joysticks, which have stick drift after a while because they're mechanical and use like springs to control it. But that one uses magnets. Hall effect joysticks use magnets to control,
which
the
in theory
positioning.
will never wear out.
Yeah,
in theory,
and they tend to stay calibrated. But yeah, that control is just a workhorse I had left over from the Stadia when it was
when it was a thing.
$30 when they first revealed it, and then
I don't
after
even
they
know what
canceled
that
it.
is.
Yeah, they had a streaming service, a cloud streaming service. So they sent you a controller and were like, "Hey, use this to play games on your Chromecast or your TV or." On
Are you familiar with cloud gaming at all?
You talking Sega Channel?
Kind of.
Kinda, yeah.
Didn't they start it?
Sega Channel esque, yeah.
Yeah. So the whole idea is like you don't have a game system. You just connect to the internet, and they show you the video of the game you are playing, and you are sending controls direct to the servers, and the servers
So
send you
I know that
gameplay
Switch
screens.
had some cloud-based games for like
it
the
did.
higher end games.
Yeah, and like MLB The Show was the one I played the most, the Sony baseball game.
And I think the Resident Evil Village, a couple of the newer Resident Evils were on it as cloud games.
On Switch, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so like the Stadia was specifically Google's attempt. They had a bunch of servers running games that were low latency. So they're like, oh, you use your controller, you'll have like a millisecond latency like everything else. Higher than if you were playing in person. But they were like comparable to wireless controllers, which it was more of a gap, more of a lag than that. But they gave out kits with the controllers
Yeah.
for $30 when they started, and then you could buy the controller for $60 afterwards. When it died 2 years ago, they were like, keep the controller. We'll convert them to PC controllers.
Wow.
Like PC Bluetooth wireless controllers.
So
Which
you
they
gotta-
didn't let you do on purpose before. It always had the technology, but
Yeah. So you kind of got a free, nice controller out of the deal.
yeah, I got a $30 controller and 2 years worth of trying to play games online.
Yeah. But regardless, in terms of the Switch 2, I am appreciating it more going through the welcome tour and seeing like how much of the little nerdy stuff there's like, oh, this notch here, this is how separating it works, and here's where the magnets are, and it's going into the high refresh rate stuff. And I know you are a film producer, a video producer, so you understand a lot of that stuff. And the screen on the Switch 2 is capable of 120 hertz.
Yeah, it
Which is
feels
cool.
better.
The thing is, nothing runs at 120 hertz on the Switch 2 except for a couple of games on Welcome Tour right now. And it's not even all of Welcome Tour. It's just a couple
the
mini
games.
games will switch it to
Did you
120
notice
hertz.
And
with
those
the
mini games are
Yes.
how smooth it was?
Well, I did, but the thing is, the whole game is it's basically like, we're going to show you this thing happening at 120 hertz, and it's 60, and you have to guess which is which.
oh, holy crap. This is the entire welcome tour.
Oh, yeah, that video, 6 hours is probably the whole dang thing.
Wow.
But it goes a lot into like, oh, here's what HDR is like. Turn it off, turn it on. Here, and those things, I don't have a lot of experience with because I don't have a 4K display at home. I have a 1080p main display at home still.
Really?
Yes. And
Interesting.
it's a plasma. That's my main TV. Plasma.
remember
from
plasma.
No burn in there.
year 2008, still no burning. And I remember in 2008, people were like, oh, you're going to get burning, man. Never happened.
You're gonna get burning.
You want burning? That's how you get burning.
Yeah. But it was cool to have like access to that stuff. Variable refresh rate, which I have on my like PCs.
I mean,
You
that makes
get-
it look a lot different.
you get really into the nerdy stuff, and I enjoy that. It's fun to play with, and then be like, okay, let's move on, and that's what it's giving to me.
Well, I'll tell you, the reason I'm loving it so much is I've become something of a casual gamer. Like, it's like, okay, the last hour of my day, I'm going to fire up Mario Kart and just enjoy it and forget about things for a while and just go through it. And I really enjoy that.
Yeah,
I have yet to have like the AAA. I guess Mario Kart's AAA. But
yeah.
when Donkey Kong comes out, that'll be the test of if I can't put it down, then I'm back into gaming.
yeah.
Although it's a platformer.
What?
You must have something to say.
We don't have enough time.
Yeah, it's no, I think that's a good place, and this is actually a nice. It looks better than I expected. Like I think, and everyone's like Nintendo tends to cheap out on the hardware, and they make the design great and the game's great. But in this case, the hardware is pretty nice looking. Like I would argue, a lot of the games on the Switch 2 look better than the Steam Deck, and I think a lot of that comes down to the way they upscale. But you can definitely upscale much nicer, high resolution stuff with the Switch 2 than you can with the Steam Deck.
How do you know that?
Because I've done it. So the Steam Deck really, it outputs its 800p on the screen, and that's what it's built for. And but you can output to an external display and say like, hey, Steam Deck, run this 1080p or 4K display or something.
I didn't even know that.
You can. Of course, if it's a hi-fi game, it's going to run at a crawl, and you got to adjust everything way down and do all these tricks to get it to run. But the Switch 2, it does tricks, but they're built in. Basically, there's a thing called DLSS, dynamic level super sampling, and it takes things that are low resolution and makes them look high resolution. It does a really good job at it. NVIDIA's gotten really good at that. So like the Switch is not rendering it a native 4K, the Switch 2, but it will take something that's 1080p and upscale to 4K, and it looks great. It looks
Really? So it's not native. I thought it would be native 4K downscaling for the screen.
Yeah, no,
It's
it is
the opposite.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, because there'd be a lot extra,
That
lot
bothers
of extra
me.
load to downscale it.
Well, yeah, pushing all those pixels.
That means there's
like,
going to be
sample
missing
it,
pixels.
well, 4K.
Unless it's using AI.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
DLSS
it
is.
uses,
It uses
processing.
AI to blow it up frame by frame, and it's way better than I'm always a skeptic about these like interpolation things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things I noticed, especially trying to play Spider-Man 2, the Steam port, it has to be programmed for game to game. And obviously they account for it for like modern day consoles. But when you account for it poorly, like they did for Spider-Man, you get stuff like hair turning into dithered shadows
Yeah.
because it's trying to interpolate the hair strands, but it's looking at the space in between, the shadows in between, it's just making it all shadows.
Getting like weird hallucinations.
Yeah, people's faces will like dissolve, and it took multiple patches to get the DLSS to run properly with the port because the port was just rushed.
Yeah. I mean, basically no no existent console or even most PCs, gaming PCs, are capable of outputting these games at full fat 4K.
But like this is with the DLSS on. Even like you can tell with the water and everything, like it looks really, really smooth and realistic, and it's not a high performance hit.
That just looks annoying to do all those settings.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
So you play it on PS5 then if you don't want to do all those.
Well, the PS5 has more settings than it used to, though. Like, I know Spider-Man has a performance mode, right? And it has
I forgot PS5 because I don't have a PS5. They do have stuff like that. They have performance modes and quality modes, which are like sometimes 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
And performance is like 60, but 144 I think goes up too. But everything looks like mud.
But yeah, performance mode typically means I want the frames, make the image look worse. And if you look at what's the other one? Performance versus
quality.
Quality is like I want the picture to look nice and sacrifice the frames. I don't need it to be as
performance or
fluid.
resolution.
Yeah.
And like they'll do like dynamic resolution scaling, which is separate from DLSS, which I didn't know at first.
It gets complicated when you jump into it for sure. Yeah. So resolution, performance, game default.
Yeah.
So so you hop into the start menu. You go to performance mode when it's gameplay. You switch it over to resolution mode when it's a cutscene.
Well, and a lot of games do that built in already.
Yeah, I'm about to say possibly not that granularly manually, but it either does it automatically, or they probably do with their photo mode, where when you turn on photo mode, they switch to a different render altogether.
Yeah,
which is much higher res.
And you might notice that in Mario Kart World, there is a photo mode in that, especially when you're in free roam. And I think it's the minus button. If you hit the minus button, it turns to photo mode, but photo mode drops the frame rate in half because it's using fancier rendering because you want to take that.
Like there was some game I was playing on PC, I forget what it was, but when you switched to photo mode, it literally the screen went black for a second and re-rendered, and everything was like 3 times prettier. And it had HDR and everything. You know what? My monitor didn't have HDR.
Because they're like, it's not gameplay. Yeah. It's okay to go slow.
Not HDR, ray tracing.
Yeah.
They added ray tracing to photo mode because it was stills. It's not even slow. It's just like, it's a still image. Now we're going to re-render it pretty.
Here's a question with Mario Kart World. You played Grand Prix. Did you play Knockout Tour?
No, I don't know what it is.
It's the best thing in the game.
Oh, no.
It's the most fun. So Knockout Tour, the whole idea, so you start the game, every race is 24 players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knockout Tour says the last 4 get knocked off.
Oh, it's the Le Mans.
Yeah, it's like a
endurance race.
Race sort of. So there's 6 courses that are connected to each other.
Okay.
They're one long course, basically. And every time you get a checkpoint, the last 4 people are cut off. So you're all fighting.
Oh, in the same track?
In the same track.
Yeah,
so
cool.
It's there. It says he's an 8th. He has to be 20th or better by the time they get to the next checkpoint. So
wow.
If he drops to 22nd now, if they go through the checkpoint, he's out. Game over.
Oh, that's so fun.
It's super fun. Is
it the same 50, 100, 150 cc?
Yes, it is.
Is there a cc after that? Does it go in reverse?
Not in this game yet. Right now, 150 is the furthest so far. I suspect there will be more coming down the road.
If they don't have a way to unlock a mirrored open world in this, I'm going to be mad.
Well, see, that's absurd too.
A mirrored open world.
Yeah, like
do they all have the guys who have mustaches no longer have mustaches, and the ones who don't get them?
Not the mirror world. That would be great too, the mirror universe. But no, like because Mario Kart 64 had that still, right?
When
mirror
everything
mode.
After 150 cc, that's what it was.
Changed left to right. Yeah.
So they're coming up. See, the gate is a giant rainbow thing with clouds, and it's going to say, I have a big 20 on it. You got to be under 20. All right, and it shows, so he made it. He gets to go into the next, like now it's be 16th or better.
Ooh, this is fun. I'm going to do this tonight.
It's great. It's so fun, and you can play that online, and
with real people.
Madness with real people.
So I haven't done online yet because I've never enjoyed online Nintendo.
Yeah.
Is it good now?
I guess
the Mario Kart is excellent, I would argue, and I think Mario Kart they've always done really well.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like in terms of performance, like there's no lag, and it's easy to get in and out of games. It feels smooth.
Yeah.
It's great.
What's your issue with online Nintendo? I guess before
it's just never felt as good as local. There's always been some sort of lag or delay, or
gotcha.
Or there was like nobody in the rooms wanting to play online.
Yeah, Mario Kart is great. Smash Brothers less great.
That's the one. Yeah, I won't even try that because of the amount of
frame
perfect moves you have to land, etc.
Yeah,
and it's just bad for my ego.
But there's a lot of games. Some are better, some are worse. Mario Kart has been historically very good online.
It's amazing how good some people are online.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it really you check yourself a little bit because you think you're
yeah.
great. I
That's
mean,
what you
Jinx,
get for thinking you're hot shit.
we all probably thought we all thought we were
Always
great.
the hottest.
Like I'm the best kid in my neighborhood. Like
Mhm.
Yeah, you might be.
yeah,
Your neighborhood's only one neighborhood in a global community of people that play the game more than you.
yeah. And now like kids get their hopes and dreams dashed real early on.
Yeah.
You jump online, you're just like, oh,
Good.
I remember
You
when
built character.
I remember when my hopes were dashed. I thought I was good at Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
hmm
I did not realize that you could like grind to combo moves.
whoa.
So the first
like,
time I saw that, it was someone beating me by 500 or more percent.
Yeah.
And I thought I was good. I didn't know you could chain. I didn't know you could chain.
didn't know
Because you
the-
didn't read the tutorial.
yeah, Tony Hawk taught you things about it as you played it. You were just like, shut up.
Yeah.
You're
I
like,
was just
"Man,
like,
I
let's
don't-"
play the warehouse 1,000 times. Here we go.
That's how it was with the manual in 3? I was like, what's this good for? And then Chris was like, no, you use it to chain moves. And I was like, that's what grinding is for. And he's like, yeah,
Both.
when you're not on a rail. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And it blew my mind.
And it opens up the game so much, it becomes a different game.
Yeah.
We see this. So he's
A
got
manual.
12th or better. So yeah, when you get home, you got to do Knockout Tour tonight. It's really
will.
fun.
I will. I'm really enjoying it. And I love that I think it's the Mario circuit is just straight up a throwback to the Super Nintendo original
Oh, yeah.
circuit.
The music and all.
I think Mario Circuit 3, I think it was called, or something like that in the game.
The music is great in this game, by the way.
way.
I'm waiting for somebody for Nintendo to put this music out because
They haven't done it yet?
No, it's not anywhere. It's not on their
Have,
website.
have you
or-
gotten the Nintendo app?
I did not, but
Because it might be
Kelly,
on the music app.
my wife got it, and it's not on the music app yet.
Oh, okay.
Because I was lamenting this with her. And I told her that there's a Nintendo app. She's like, oh, let me try. Didn't have it yet, but it's all newly orchestrated versions of so many classic like Mario and Mario adjacent games,
Oh, nice.
including Donkey Kong Country. Like they have a bunch of Donkey Kong Country tracks in this that have been re-recorded with an orchestra.
What?
It's great.
And what is this? It's an app? I'm looking for it here.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a...
Again,
yeah.
a thing I don't know.
The Nintendo Music app, I believe, is what it's called.
Nintendo Music app. Looks like there's
And
a commercial
It's a
down
little
here.
app that has a bunch of official Nintendo music that you can listen to through the app.
It's like, what if Spotify was only for Nintendo music?
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't have to just listen to YouTube
Yeah,
Nintendo music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the actual songs or are there like remixes and
Little of both. It's mostly actual songs from game soundtracks, but they got some Easter eggs. And I mean, at this point, they got a couple thousand tracks on it. See how much she's enjoying it?
oh my God, and I have this membership and I'm not using it.
Yep. All this money just thrown away.
Yeah, that's what
Pretty
people,
much.
People were like, it costs $20 a year or $30 a year. It's too much money. And it's like,
I forgot.
A, there's not too much money, and B, there's lots of stuff you can do with it.
Yeah, and you got
If
to
you're
look at
playing
it,
it, like-
especially
Yeah.
if you use something every day, you really got to divide it by 365. You know, and is that number too much? Because if it's not, it's worth it.
Now, one thing I am disappointed in,
Ooh.
and this is because I'm a snob about it, the emulation. The GameCube was the big new thing. Like, we got GameCube games on the Switch too. We can do that. And I played a couple of them, and it's not good.
No, why?
So the
This
input,
guy says it's promising. What are you talking about?
the input lag is not good. And you feel it especially on a game like F-Zero GX, which is one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely in my top 5.
It's a
But that's
precision
also
slash Twitch racer.
Yes.
But
Which
that's the
somehow
cream of the
combined
crop.
two. Yeah. But you want to be able to play the cream of the crop. You don't want to be stuck with the dull scythe, as it were.
Yeah, and in my basement, I have a GameCube hooked up with F-Zero GX on a disc, on a CRT, and I play it pretty regularly. Like, I still love that game. And knowing it's down there, and then I tried it on the Switch, I was like, oh, this feels awful.
Oh no.
Like, don't even bother.
Mm.
But that's from a snob. Like, I'm an emulator snob. And
Sure.
It's not, I wouldn't do it. If you got a GameCube, play the GameCube.
Oh, they got Soul Calibur 2 with Link.
Yep,
Yeah.
with Link. And the Soul Calibur was okay. It worked well. F-Zero really is the one that felt bad. But this,
Some would
this
say
worked.
that's also like the best rendering of Link ever is the one that's in the Soul Calibur game.
They like that design.
Yeah. Well, that's what everyone was clamoring for at the time, and they got Wind Waker instead. So
Yeah.
that was the only way to play that version of Link until Twilight Princess came out. Oh, here you go. They're saying it works.
It functions.
Yeah, this person probably hasn't played the story mode.
Yeah.
Where even with the GameCube controller on a GameCube, it was impossible.
It's damn near
Who's
impossible.
that guy?
That was oh god,
I forget
Black.
his name.
What's his name? Evil Man.
Black Devil?
No,
I think it's Black. It's not Black Devil or
it's
Black
not
Demon,
Black-
something like
it's
that.
something like that. But yeah, there's
Villain of
30
F-Zero
some
GX.
characters in F-Zero GX. Half of them are made up. It's great. Yeah,
And
the
also
Black
James
Shadow.
McCloud is in that game, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
James-
Shadow.
James McCloud is a human. Black Shadow. There he is.
Which I got some questions about James McCloud the human with Fox McCloud the son.
Yeah, we have a lot of
But also, well, here you go.
So James McCloud, he was as in Star Fox, the canon is he gets sucked into the black hole
And he wears sunglasses.
and he wears sunglasses. But going into the black hole, arguably he could be sucked into a new dimension where he is a human,
Where he's now a
and he's
human.
living out his life as an F-Zero pilot.
This is important.
This is important.
This is important. Bridges the gap between them.
I like how he wears identical clothes to Fox except for the glasses.
Who are these folks? Who's Marcus?
They're from, I think that's the DS game.
Oh, it is. You're right. Yeah. Apparently there's like offspring, and because clearly that's part of the Blue Fox. What's her name? She's right
Possible
here.
grandmother.
Crystal.
Yeah.
It's got to be Crystal and
Is
Fox's.
this the whole Star Fox wiki?
Oh, I know what I'm doing the rest of the day.
But anyway, yeah, I was disappointed in the emulation, which was a bummer. I mean, software emulation is always going to have some lag, but I was like, gee, with F-Zero,
not a game like that.
not in a game like that. You can't. Untenable. So I'm probably not going to use those much because I'm like, well, I'll just go downstairs and play the real thing.
Which is amazing.
So, yeah, you're playing it on a handheld or on a TV? Yeah, you must be on the TV because you
I was
had
playing
the
on the
GameCube
TV,
controller.
yeah.
I
Oh,
was
wait,
hoping
wait.
maybe It was
When you were playing GX, were you doing it switch to handheld?
I was playing it on the television with a
'cause
Pro
he's using it-
controller. I was actually using a
Pro
Pro controller.
controller.
So do you think maybe it has something to do with the upres?
No. It's
It just can't handle it?
No, it's not even can't handle it. Emulation like always has some inherent input lag because it's how it works. It's another layer between you and the game. It's just a thing.
What do you think was the best emulation ever?
Outside of like FPGA hardware emulation, which is nearly perfect. So that's
I don't know what
we've talked
that
about
is.
that. The Analog Pocket, do you remember
Oh,
when we were
yes,
talking
yes.
about that? That's FPGA, which is
that's-
hardware
Yeah, the
emulation.
hardware changes
Right.
itself to be the original hardware, so it doesn't emulate it.
So
Just
there's-
runs in
So
virtual
let's say
hardware.
outside of that.
Outside of that, you know, what was it? The first one to have emulation, I'm trying to remember. The Wii. The Wii actually had some.
I liked the Wii. I hope you
Oh,
were
yeah,
going to
the-
say that.
the
The
Wii
Wii's emulation I
Classics
thought
or
was the
whatever it
best.
was.
Wii's
Yeah.
was pretty good. Yeah. The Super Nintendo games on that. And I mean, you could even play N64 games on that. I never bought any, but I heard they were decent. But yeah, the Super Nintendo games and the NES games, I played some TurboGrafx games on that. Like the Wii was the first one to have Virtual Console.
Yeah.
And that was cool. Play a lot of games that you couldn't afford as a kid.
That was the best. I got so into NES and SNES when the Wii came out.
Nice.
Just because of, the Virtual Console.
And one thing that was cool about the Wii was turning the Wii remote on its side really was an NES controller.
Yeah.
And it was, even though it wasn't perfect, it's probably more comfortable than the original NES controller. So it kind of fit.
It wasn't made of hard plastic. That would probably full of like micro blades and
It
shattered
was
glass.
softened.
The way it cut your fingers up, your thumbs up.
Come see the softer side of Wii.
How long ago was Wii?
Came out in 2007?
Was it really that long ago?
Yeah, I think so.
So what's that, 18 years ago?
Yep.
Whoa.
Gonna die.
1, 2.
The
Well,
Wii
I mean,
can
it's
vote
4
now.
generations ago, isn't it?
Yes. Because we got Wii, Wii U, Switch 2 is where we're at. in
What'd you
terms
think of
Nintendo.
the Wii U's emulation? As one of the 7 people who had one.
It was all right. The color palette they used was strangely dark for the NES games. So a lot of the games actually ran better, I felt, on
yeah,
the
like-
Wii than the Wii U.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
You can even see it here. Like the palette's a little strange
Yeah, I
and
remember
muted.
that background being purple and when I played it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it had color palette, which is really a simple problem that they could have changed. They just made some decision to do it like this. And I didn't like the decisions they made.
But that was cool that you could
Game Boy
handheld it.
Advance was cool as well. Oh yeah, just having handhold
Yeah.
was neat. And I did do that sometimes just because, someone wants to watch something on TV. It's like, well, I'll play the Wii U.
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
to use it just like
It
the
was
commercial.
great. I loved the game.
The gamepad.
Was there a DS? There wasn't a DS emulator.
The 3DS did have Virtual Console.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying
Oh, you mean
because
for
a
the
Wii U, theoretically,
Oh.
you should be able to play a
Yeah,
DS
the Wii
game.
U, you could do DS. There were DS games on it because
Really?
it had double screen capability, and it was neat. I never did it because I had a DS in most of those games, but yeah, there were DS games on the Wii U.
Mario Kart DS.
Yeah, it was one of those things. It's like it's really cool they did that.
Uh-huh.
I'm never going to use it, but it's really cool they did that.
Well, it is cool that they did that. Oh, wait, you know what? I did this. I've definitely played a DS game on the Wii U. I'm almost positive because I did not own Mario Kart DS.
Oh wow!
So I had to have emulated it because
Yeah.
I've definitely played through the whole thing.
You played the whole thing emulated. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to emulation, they don't actually get deep into the games. And
Yeah.
I've been guilty of this. It's like, here's a list of 50 games. Pop. I'll play like 15 minutes of
I'm
each.
done. I'm gonna go play another game that's not even
But it's
emulated.
awesome that you actually dove through the whole
Well, you
game.
know why? It's because I was using the Virtual Console like I'm sure they intended. Of the games you missed or didn't have, like we said earlier, you can now play in a relaxing way and not pay.
without waiting until Christmas.
Yeah. Get around that $50 problem.
No, and
And the
that's
DS
awesome.
games were like $40, right?
They were like 35, I think
Yeah.
was the base rate. But some were cheaper, some were a little more. They rarely went above 35, though. So do you hope to play some more emulated games on the Switch, too?
I don't know. I am actually really excited to play cross-platform games, like games that I never played but didn't dare try and cloud play them on Switch. I think maybe I can cloud play them on Switch too and enjoy them a bit more, unless you're going to tell me I'm wrong.
Like which games you thinking of? Oh wait, did you ever play the Arkham games?
Not all of them. So I never played Arkham Knight was the last one. So I'd love to cloud play Arkham Knight
So those games.
without lag.
So as far as I know, Arkham Knight. Yeah, I don't
I don't
know.
remember if that came out for Switch. I know the
It
first
did
one
come out. It came out for Switch like bare metal, like it was a game
Oh, okay.
on it, and it ran terribly. But it runs much better on the Switch too. But yeah, no, it's cool to go like even
you go.
Switch One games that didn't run so great run a lot better on
Better
Switch
now.
2. Vast majority.
Or it'll expose a lot of frauds.
Yeah.
When you put it on the Switch 2 and it still runs like crap. And it's like, yeah, no, you just didn't make this game well.
Well,
But
that'll
if
be,
it was a hardware limitation, it would run better, right? Like,
that'll be the interesting thing then is if I can play these games as if they were on PS3/PS4
Mhm.
and enjoy them cloud-based, that will be a huge thing for me.
So
Because I knew I couldn't do it on the previous console.
Yeah. So the thing is, cloud gaming, Switch 2 isn't going to help you with it all.
Oh.
It's the same thing. So when you're doing cloud gaming, all the processing's done on a server and it's streamed to your device. The device is basically just a dumb screen.
yeah, showing you the video that's being processed.
But a better dumb screen isn't...
Doesn't help really.
Not
Oh.
necessarily, no.
But this game is not a cloud game. This
What?
game runs on the Switch.
Two.
Barely. No, Switch,
Switch
1.
one.
Now
It
look,
was- it came out on Switch
supported.
1.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
game behavior is consistent with Switch. How? Oh, so it is still just a shittier version because
So
a
it's-
better version was probably on PS4, right?
Well, yeah, there's a better version on PS4. The thing is, this game, the Switch 1 game, when you run it on the Switch 2, runs better than it did on the Switch 1 by a lot.
Yeah. But I think what Terry's saying was the Switch Nintendo version of Arkham Knight a neutered version of the PS4.
And yes, it was.
I thought it wasn't. I thought it had the same content and everything.
Oh, same content, but worse textures to
Yeah,
fit
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, all that
That's-
stuff.
that's
Like
fine.
visually neutered. The content's there though. Yeah.
Okay.
But visually
Well,
neutered.
Visually
It used to be Nintendo versions of cross-platform games would have stuff taken out or changed or something kiddie added in.
So yeah, you see, this
not
is
that
PS5
different.
versus the Switch 1. But this is also like
That's
a
also
cutscene.
Yeah, it's pre-rendered.
I remember
But
the
it-
parts that look the worst is when you're driving around in the Batmobile in the city.
You got to skip ahead a little bit because this is all still pre-rendered.
Yeah, there's a lot of pre-rendered.
That's still pre-rendered. Well, that's a minute. and a half.
Batman.
Batman.
There
Here we
you
go.
There you go.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, there's a side by side, a stark difference.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Switch 2 does run it a lot
Oh,
better.
that's PS5 upscaling too.
Yeah.
the PS1. That's not PS. That's not native.
So you're saying, I mean, however, this is interesting because I could buy this game and see if I enjoy it on the Switch 2 and see if I notice anything. But it's going to look like that, won't it?
It will look a little bit better because
The Switch 2 is more powerful.
so some games have what's called dynamic resolution, where according to however much processing power is left in the system, it outputs as many pixels as it can. And when it does that, if you put it in faster hardware like the Switch 2, it's like, oh, I can do a higher resolution than I could before because I have more graphical
It's
horsepower.
adaptive?
It's some games are, some games aren't. This game uses dynamic resolution, and it's trying to hit 30 frames a second and doesn't really hit it. It's what's called an unlocked frame rate.
Okay.
When it's an unlocked frame rate, it's basically like, hey, give me all the frames you got, machine.
Yeah, which sometimes is not as much as you want. So
But-
hey, it's variable
But the unlocked frame rate games now run great on Switch 2.
because they're not locked at 30, so they can run as
They'll go all the way up to
as
60
they can fit.
as fast as the screen goes. So it varies game to game, port to port, but a lot of these do run a lot better. Oh, and this is like load times. The load times are way better on the Switch 2.
Yeah.
And you'll see, like, you can even tell with this that there's fewer jaggies in the
Yeah.
Switch 2. It's running at a better generated resolution.
Yeah, probably the main thing would be the textures. They're not going to replace the textures in the new one unless they do one of the
Yeah.
upgrade packs. Is that what they call
Yeah,
them?
and some games have done that, but Arkham hasn't done it.
Probably won't.
Yeah, probably won't. But there's a bunch
good
of games
enough
that do.
for me to play.
Oh yeah, like
if you weren't looking at it next to PS5's upscaled version, you wouldn't notice the difference.
And the thing is, like, it runs smoother, and that's the most important thing in my mind. And
Yeah.
and it apparently has like a locked frame rate now on the Switch 2. You would enjoy it a lot.
Well, then I'll have to try that on the Switch too. Fellas, where can people find you?
Well, you can find us at Tubby Robot, which is at 4369 Main Street. We are open every day of the week. Every evening, we are serving up the best homemade ice cream your money can buy.
My money?
Your money.
Your money too.
My
and your
money too.
And mine.
And yours.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us on Tubby Talk, shot here locally at 4100 Main Street in Philadelphia, PA 19127. This is Yunk Junk, and Tubby Talk is one of our favorite shows. See you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Young Junk!